I forgot I was muted. Yo, good morning. What's happening? What's happening? Hey, Skittles, what's happening? Good morning, yo. How you doing? How you doing? I literally just rolled out of bed, made myself a coffee, and here I am. I have work in a couple of hours, so I was hoping to get some good stuff in before then. How's your day going so far, yo? What's happening? Man. Up early for yard work. Yeah, that's the best time to do it, right before the sun comes up. Sorry, I just blew my nose, so I'm like cleaning myself out over here. I'm doing some yard work too. Still in bed trying to wake up. I got you. I got you. That's cool. Enjoy. Hope the bed is treating you nicely. It's fucking mad brick over here today, yo. I'm actually wearing like little like fingerless gloves on my hands because my hands are so cold, and we got to be hot to do this. We got to be hot to get this done. Unfortunately, man, last session of attempts was pretty rough. Holy cow, let me tell you. I think in the 5 hours we streamed, we managed to get one run to go to the end, and it was the final run of the day. It do be like that sometimes, you know? Oh, I'm just closing a couple of things. Let me move over to... Oh, that's the wrong button. Hold up. There we go. There we go. Getting all set. So, I think it was yesterday morning. I dicked around for a little bit. Managed to bring our sum of best down another second, which was pretty cool. So our sum of best is now 15-13, which is pretty wild. I tell you, I've still been trying to internalize that glasses glitch better, you know? But the fact that it's a 2-frame trick, it's like, I just can't get the muscle memory perfectly. I've been experimenting with that other new input method with using directionals and all that stuff. Hold on 1 second. Oh god, I'm a mess when I first get out of bed. Holy shit. My body is making all sorts of noises, having all sorts of demands. It's early though, we don't got time for that. So yeah, we brought it down a little bit more, and I've realized that one of the problems with me is I kind of slow up in the second half of the game, and it's partially due to my stamina, but it's also partially due to the fact that, like, the rooms in the second half of the game I don't have 100% memorized yet. And that's why the first half of the game I know what I'm going to do before I get in the room. So I've been rigorously practicing the second half of the game the past day or so. That's all I've been doing. Really trying to internalize everything. So I'm hoping it'll go well. Yo, good morning, Spriven. I'm hoping a winner's me. Thanks for the good luck. Appreciate it. How you doing today? How you doing today? It was good watching your world record attempts in Castlevania Revamped yesterday. The food truck didn't come to town. That was rough, but yeah, if you get some more attempts in later, I hope they go well. I hope I have time to lurk and cheer you on from the crowd. And yeah, Skittles, I would say I'm up for a morning run. Yeah. Damn, that should have been the tagline. I got to hire you to write for me, Skittles. Yeah, we're getting an early morning run in for sure. 1 sec. So yeah, I've just been rigorously practicing the second half of the game. I just want to get a little bit of that in right now just to refresh my memory. That's one room I gotta get a little better at. And I've got a little better at it. What program are you talking about? 2 and? Yeah, that jump's pretty tough. But I got a rhythm. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that, but that's okay. Let me take it back to here. So I got a rhythm that kind of works for this next part. Normally you could either do it like this, where you walk off, get kind of close, and right around here you jump. And you can even do it earlier and really clip through the bottom of it. But those... almost. But these fireballs seem to come out randomly. There we go, like that. Like, that would be lovely to do. But, they come at random times, and sometimes the safer bet is to go here, and then go for it. So I got a rhythm I count. I sort of just, like, count Mikey's feet and go 1, 2, and that does it. 1, 2, and. That kind of gets it, but I have to wait a little longer on that second platform to get that. Let me try it again. 1, 2, and. Yeah, because those fireballs can screw up your rhythm big time. This is the other area I was practicing yesterday. Let me see if I can do this. I took a hit. Not as quick right now. Let me do this again. Ah, shit. That's a tough one too. Sometimes no dinosaur spawns there, which is nice if that happens. Krita, it's an animation tool. Okay. It can only do 60 frames with Photoshop. Krita. Oh, I get what you're saying. Yeah. It's not the same as Photoshop. Yeah, okay, so you could do more in this free program than Photoshop allows you to do, I suppose is what you're saying. Yeah, there might be some tutorials out there and stuff. I always find YouTube is pretty good for that and whatnot, you know? Usually pretty good for that. I hope you could figure it out. Let me do this again. I want to just try and make it to the way back. I want to practice the way back one time. There's a tricky jump. And then I think we'll just get some runs in. I mean, the reason I'm 1, 2, and... Yeah, that was a little sketchy, but whatever. All of my PBs have come first thing in the morning. We also got to hope to not take too much damage here, which is a problem. That's not it. Oh, it is it. Okay. These guys take a brick of life off every time, but all my PBs have come first thing in the morning, so I figure maybe my hands are fresh and... Oh, motto. That was terrible. No, don't want to learn it right. Did you just say right meow? You gotta be angry at it for a minute. Yeah, exactly. Rah! Did you end up playing anything else on your stream yesterday, Spriven? I had to duck out later on. I don't know if you went back to Knights of the Round to blow off more steam or anything like that. Yeah, I've never... Oh, must be something in my ears then. Now listen here, boy. Rot meow. God, it's been probably 20 years since I've watched that movie. Okay, let me just get this a little bit. Save a little bit of time here if I yo-yo pretty early. God, yeah, we can't get through this without... We probably need 2 bricks of health entering this area just to have a chance. Yeah, it's a good one for sure. Because this dude here, he just fucking dicks around randomly. And, oh, that's actually really hard to do, to whip him. I'm saying whip. Boy, I've been watching your runs a lot. Yeah, we're whipping right now. You could whip him to stand in place. I'm gonna keep calling him whipping. You can whip him to stand him in place and then leap over him, but it's kind of tough there because when he'll lunge is RNG, and if he hits you with his sword when he lunges, it's a brick of health, but his just touching his body is only half a brick. I'm also trying to get better with this. This jump here is kind of tight. There we go. And shoot right around there to kill that guy. If we come in here with a half a brick of health, we have to kill that guy to have a chance. Or we have to get up here so quick that the crab doesn't spawn, which we just did beautifully. Okay. Okay, that's good. I just want to practice one jump on the way back. It screws me. It seems deceptively easy, but instead it is deceptively hard. God, that is so sketchy. If half your body goes off the screen, you're dead. So you got to be really careful there. There's one jump on the way back that's an issue that I just want to practice, and then we're just gonna get fucking right into it. Why not? Get up the ladder, Mikey. Okay. This jump here screws me up sometimes. I just want to get this a little better. There you go. Sometimes if you jump too high, if you jump too low, you miss it. And if you jump too high, you hit your head and start to descend. So you got to get it just right. And it's a weird angle. And I want to get this damn jump. Okay. Okay. Let me just do this one thing here. Sometimes if you get up here. So if you get here a little too slow, when you're vertically progressing through screens, if there's an enemy directly beneath you, they could screen wrap and deal damage. So you want to get here quickly enough. See, like we just took damage. See, we have 1.5 blocks up top, but if we descend back down, hello, we have 1 3/4. So if there's someone beneath you, they could screen wrap and deal damage. That's a problem in like 2 areas. That being one of them. If we just kind of whip there, no, I gotta whip a little later. Jump whip. Oh wow, he's on a weird cycle. Let me try that again. Oh, that's actually okay if he's further back. Yeah, those guys were both on cycles I don't see very often. Let me just do Dino Cave Return, because this is a little toughy. Nice, so I get this going too. It's okay, this jump's a little tough too. A little more leeway than the Red Cave Impossible Jump. But not much. Okay, and then we're almost out of here. Whoops. Yo, Super, good morning. How you doing today? Good morning, my friend. Yeah, I woke up and immediately rolled on here, but I also read your little story in that game. I just didn't have time to respond because I'm half asleep. But that's very funny, to start your journey and to die to a blade of grass. You had me thinking if I've ever encountered a sillier death in an RPG, and I can't say that I have. So, congratulations. That might be the silliest death in an RPG I heard. The years of preparation and the family lineage being passed down and starting a journey is nothing in the face of one angry blade of grass. I'm glad you're doing well. It seems like you've been enjoying some other stuff on NSO. That's cool. Okay, that's good. I got to practice that. I'm not going to practice this long today. I just kind of want to get into it. This jump here is also... I'm probably not going to go for this if we're on a good run because it's suicide, but that right there is really tight. And if you're a little short, you mess it up. So I'm probably just going to walk off if we get on good pace here. I think I remember the rest of these rooms pretty well. I'm not too worried about this portion. Whoops, let me get this. Okay, one more time. Because this room gives me a little trouble. I'm not pianoing fast enough. There we go. My hands are a little cold. I got some gloves on to help out, but... fingerless, but yeah. Okay, so yeah, definitely a silly... yeah, for sure. Prince must have had allergies. yeah, exactly. Hay fever's a bitch, you know? I'm just checking something real quick. Oh, Verizon is thanking me for paying. I'm sure they're overjoyed at my recent payment. Okay, couple of glasses glitches real quick, just for a good measure. Man, if we could do it that quickly in the run. The second one gives me trouble. I don't know why. Okay. Cool. I think I'm just gonna wing it, you know? Is there anything else? Yeah, let me get one session. Let me get one practice at this. Swag. Slide. Okay. And then the return. It's a little tough. Gotta just slide here and eyeball it. And that's one of the scariest parts of the run there. That little eyeball is pretty tough. Okay, I like that. I'm feeling good. Man, landscapers are going next door. Who the hell is blowing leaves at 8:20 in the morning? What the hell? Sort of hope as a sequel. That's cool. Go Nintendo, not give up. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Just more Panel de Pon. They have an odd collection of games on NSO. Never heard of Sword of Hope, though. I'll have to give that a little look-see. See what's up. Okay, I think I'm ready to just fucking go for it and just start sending some runs. We just make sure live split's working. There we go. So yeah, I probably have like an hour and a half, maybe a few more minutes in that before work starts. And then, yeah, I don't know, that'll be it. Unfortunately, I wanted to go yesterday and then like everything just piled up. I had like tons of emails to send out in the morning and other things to do. And then by the time I was done with all that, I had to cook and clean and, you know, so sometimes when you have a full day free, it just gets eaten up like Pac-Man, you know, just nom, 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 nom. But yeah, just a short little session today. We're going to go for it and see what we could do. Typically, my runs are better first thing in the morning because my hands are fresh and I've slept on it. So let's see if that holds true today as well. Let's see, let's see. I guess not fresh enough, okay. I'm wearing these fingerless gloves to warm my hands up, but they also create a little different position for my hand on the keyboard, so I gotta adapt to that a little bit. At least until my hands are warmed up. It's kind of like the dungeons of that one tank game. Yeah, Cosmo Tank was so cool. JRPG battles. Ooh, that was close. Instead of shooter battles. The shooter battles in that game were pretty wild. At some point, the bosses were weird. Like, you move and the boss moves, but the enemies that you fight act differently. It was a little bizarre. Cosmo Tank. Yeah, that was very cool. Yo, new 10 Mach went up today, or at midnight today, rather, as well. We checked out Majuyo, which was, wow, that was a fever dream of a game. That was very cool. I've been wanting to play that game for ages, and finally got to. And we're definitely going to return to it at some point. It was a very cool Super Famicom game. Whoops, I fucked that up. I'm forgetting, I'm early game right now. No, don't gotta hit twice for the key, just once. Yeah, a little bit of side-scrolling, platforming, body horror type stuff. I liked it because the sprites are very small. Like, your sprite. It had interesting design to it. It almost looked like something you'd see out of an indie platformer today, with like the smaller sprites and bigger backgrounds and stuff. Yeah, I saw you mention that for sure. I forgot if I responded or not, but yeah, I definitely want to check that out too. I might be able to spend some time this weekend rather, setting up Flashpoint and Fightcade and Arcadesia, if that's how you pronounce it, Arcadesia. It's funny, I couldn't figure out how to pronounce that until Super, you were like, oh yeah, I think it's Polish. And I'm like, oh, okay, now I actually see the syntax of the word, now that, like, I understand where it comes from. And, like, I could remember it a little bit. Yeah, I think that's how you pronounce that silly thing. Mm-hmm. Arcadesia. Arcadege. Nuts? Okay, let's go. And yeah, we are gonna get back to Axe Battler and beating more childhood games, but honestly, everybody, I've had such good momentum going in the past 2 months that I don't want to let up. In 2 months, we've went from 32nd on the boards to 8th and now contending for world records, so that's pretty cool. And like, I remember there was that one period years ago I ran this game and then didn't, and I had to relearn everything, and I don't want to have to do that anymore. So I'm just gonna stick with it. Okay, good exit. I like that. I like that exit. That's probably not it, no. A little slow today, but that's okay. I'm not gonna quit on that fuck up. That's alright, we could still do something. Yeah, it's getting easier, yeah. That's why you're no-lifing. Yeah, I get it. And the bug bites, yeah, I get what you're saying there. I'm okay seeing +2 at the transceiver. That's okay. That the 1.5 is from not taking the triple frame perfect jump here. And I'll take a +2 on transceiver. That's quite alright. Yeah, but like I don't want to forget any of this. I played this game years ago. Hold up. And then had to struggle to relearn everything. And I was like, I just don't want to have to deal with that struggle again. We're going to try and get on a little closer to the vine in the hopes of manipulating the subpixels a little better. I think that's what's going on there. I think the subpixel position helps there. Okay. Now we got something going. It's encouraging that... Hold on. Backtrack once. I'm getting the red cave jump more than I ever have, so... Yep, we want to take that damage. That's quite alright. Hopefully the bird doesn't bother us. But we are getting past certain tricks with more regularity. Except the fucking glasses glitch. I just can't... I can't get it with... Okay. Let's see. Death Warp and Glasses Glitch. Let's see how it goes. Wow, that snake didn't even spawn. Weird. Okay. Just gotta kind of full send it on this. Let's see. I jump here just in case that third geyser goes off and pushes me back. Okay. It's okay. I'll take it. So long as we don't hit the transceiver, the run isn't dead. And we could, do something. Gotta jump deep there. Oops. Okay. Yeah, I'll read that in a moment. Okay. That's fine, not too bad. Yeah, to mitigate RNG, huh? I know, we're always looking for a way to do that. Okay. Not bad. Could really make up time in the second half. Here's where one of the vertical damage things can happen. Gotta get there early. Good. Okay. Luckily, the RNG... Ooh, that was good. Isn't too bad here. Here's just a little way to mitigate... Oh, balls. I walked right off. I can't believe that. Ah, shoot. What kind of death warp does that give us anyway? No, not a good one. Anyway. Ah, shucks. You gotta get really close to the edge and jump over that guy to avoid damage. Then you can just walk on the platform. That's alright. Just go over stuff in your head. Yeah. I hate having to... Yeah. I get you on that, man. You know, I drop 1 or 2. Yeah, 50 hearts should be plenty. Yeah, it should be plenty. Yeah, exactly. The RNG in this is... I mean, there's some other RNG, but like in terms of the item drops that could kill a run, you need a key. You need to pick up a key from an enemy by around... What are we looking at? Fourth, good. By around this mark, I think. You gotta start farming for a key, and you have to do, and you know, I'm trying to do it still while just holding right and going. I think you have a 1 in 4 chance to get a key, so it's not too bad. Because by not getting the Molotov cocktail, it doesn't throw itself into the random list of things you can pick up, right? So it's bomb, heart, key, and I think that's it. Might even just be 1 in 3, so it's not too bad. Let me think about that. Yeah, I think it's just bomb, heart, or key. That's not too bad odds, but it seems to not work out more than it works out. I just want to get better with those glasses glitches. I want to do a full day of attempts using my two-handed method instead of my one-handed, because like I've been trying to test it, but I can't really tell if I'm getting it with more regularity unless I do like a full day of attempts, you know, like the more data you have, the more conclusive it is kind of thing. So I really do want to get a full day of attempts in with that. Only problem is I gotta recalibrate my input display. Because it doesn't let me set 2 buttons to a thing. I don't know why. It says it does, but I can't get it. So I gotta, like, reconfigure it. Hold on. Every time. That's a tight jump. That's like a 2-frame window to not bunk. Yeah, just hug that corner. Walking off ledges is slower than jumping off, because you gain momentum after you jump. Not bad. That jump looks easy, but it trips me up sometimes. Let me try and get the first half of this triple perfect jump in. I just want to spot it. No, I didn't even get it right. We've got that once in a real run, and that's it. Okay. Okay, in the middle. Maybe that helps. Gotta jump so we don't take knockback. That's not it. That jump sucks. Mikey's foot has to be hanging. One foot has to be off the platform, one has to be on it. See, the problem with the glasses glitch is you use your first and second finger, right? But up until that point in the game, I think you've only touched your first finger once. So it doesn't have, like, recent activation in it, like loosening it up, you know what I mean? At least with the two-handed approach, my left hand is loose from doing all this stuff. So that's why I'm really curious to see if I can get more regularity using 2 fingers on different hands as opposed to trying to piano on my right hand. I don't know, if we could get that going, if we can get some regularity, that will be great. Can't touch my fingers. Well, if only I had a third hand. That's okay, I'm not gonna reset off of one little room error. I'll let myself make a few mistakes before I put the kibosh on it. I still, we don't need an absolutely perfect run to PB. We could still get into, like, 3rd or 4th place with a good enough string of luck. That wouldn't have been it. Yeah, I'm a little slow today, but we'll see. Anything can happen once the adrenaline kicks in, you know? I've been trying to, hold on. As I go into the glasses glitch room, that little screen transitioning, just like mashing my first finger to wake it up a little bit real quick. Like, hey, wake up. You're on. Oof. 2.2. Not great. But that's okay. That's not it. It was it. Oh, balls. See, like, the subpixel stuff, man. It's like, sometimes if you're off, it makes the first half of it easier, but the second half harder. Just saving that. So, like, sometimes as I'm going in here, I'll try and, like, wake my finger up, you know? Because at this point, it's like 4 minutes of just sitting there doing nothing. So I'm trying to get in the rhythm of going, like... God damn. This thing stinks. I think you can control it, though. I think you can. I think it has to do with... I think you saw me explain this, right? You can get on the ladder pretty early. Like, you see, I'm a little to the left of it. I get on, I get off, and I'm in the center. Same with this. So it's like, how far do I need to move the screen, right? To make it a little easier. Sometimes I feel like getting on as early as possible helps, like this. Let's see. Maybe it is as early as possible. I think I'm gonna try that. I've been trying the middle. It worked for, like, it's all those things where, like, it starts to work and you're like, oh, I think I have something, and then no. You could also get in the doors a few frames earlier if you manipulate subpixels. Like, there's sometimes I get in the doors, like, at the far left. But yeah, just trying to get... Trying to find what makes it the most... What gives me the most regularity, and which is the path of least resistance. And yeah, I have been putting... Whoops. I don't want to do that. I've been putting work into the second half of the game, like I'm sure you probably heard me say. Because at the second half of the game, I kind of like, I really do slow down. I notice it. I'm thinking, and like this, I'm not thinking, I know, before I even get in here, it's down, down, A, down, 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 A, down. Same with this. Same with like the first, most of the game. So I really want to internalize the second half of the game to the point where I'm not even thinking. And I know exactly what to do. And sort of just like let my hands go faster than my brain kind of thing. Or maybe it's more about trying to get my hands to move as quickly as my brain. So I gotta stay ahead a little bit, you know? There's a couple of frames in there from thinking to hand moving. Which is why I sometimes when trying to nail like tight jumps, I'll think ahead of time. Because I think it's 3 frames from the type you press jump to the time Mikey jumps. Actually, that might be a good... Hold on. I'm going too quickly there. That's alright. Okay, so if it's 3 frames between pressing jump and Mikey jumping, hold on. And I need to hit a 2-frame trick. Maybe I should just envision Mikey jumping and try and be a little quicker than that, right? Like, let me think to myself, okay, how long does it normally take for Mikey to jump? I have to be a little quicker than that. And, like, get a visual cue in my mind and hopefully, like, link it up with my hands. Like, that might have been it right there. We're not going for any triple frame perfects today. Or, until... The only time I think I'll go for that... If we get world record, I'll start trying to incorporate that. Batman the video game jumped away? Is it a... 3... It doesn't seem bad. 3 frames. It feels pretty instant. +2. Yucko. Okay, early as possible. Just kind of like snap to it. That's not it. Okay, that was it. See, sometimes I doubt myself and it's it. Okay. First choke point cleared. I could have done that quicker. Okay. Just trying to full send it on this. Trust myself. Okay. That was one of our quickest bridges ever. One of them. Yep, exactly. I get it. Gotta win the mental battle. Speedrunner struggle. Yup. So I just pushed myself there to go full send. Don't backtrack at all. It's tough, though. Okay, Death Warp and Glasses Glitch. Let's see. Hopefully the snake doesn't spawn. Good. Hopefully the bubbles don't hurt us. That was actually okay. That was good. Death Warp. Glasses Glitch. As long as we don't hit Transceiver, we're okay. I kind of fucked that up, but that's alright. Oh, balls. Okay. See, that's the other thing, too. That's okay. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going too quick on that second half. Wow. Yeah, I'm going a little too quick there and flubbing that. Alright. It literally and proverbially may be time for the gloves to come off. My hands feel sufficiently warmed up now. I think they're messing my shit up a little bit. Painful death bubbles. Yeah, those blueberries. They're rough. Yo, Frumius, good morning. Yeah, pre-work stream. You know how it is. Got work in about an hour and a half from now. So all my PBs have been set in the morning. So I was like, fuck it. Let's just make some coffee and hop on straight out of bed. But good morning, Frumius. Hope your day is going well. What's happening? How are you? I'm trying to think about what I've seen you post recently. I can't remember. I know you posted something that piqued my interest. I think it was that all video game stories are bad because they have to be video. I was watching a bit of that. That was pretty cool. Yeah, I can't be too fast. I can't be too fast, right? The game will only allow me to go as quickly as it'll allow me to go. So many runs died of this Glasses Glitch. I've sat here literally for a weekend with the only game I play being Glasses Glitch the game. And I still can't internalize it well enough to do it on demand, you know? But we did bump our sum of best down another second. Now our sum of best is only 2 seconds away from the world record holder's sum of best. And 6 seconds quicker than the world record, so that's pretty cool. World record holder's sum of best is 15:11. So we're doing things almost as fast as the world record. Overall. You're starting work, just postpone a meeting. Yeah, that's always good, yeah, for sure. That meeting can wait. You just steal that monster. Yeah. Ah, shit. That's alright. Yeah, that would be much simpler. You know, we gotta make things difficult. Yeah, I gotta go not too quick. Goldilocks, right? Not too quick, not too slow. That's good. Now, sometimes that snake can move left and make you have to jump again and screw up a little bit of things. That's why I try and do the whip jump. But sometimes you can screw it up and just stay standing on the ground. So sometimes I opt to just jump over him, tank the damage, and just hope for the best. Because we don't need health right now. Like, we're doing okay. We're about to death warp. I tried for it. I had to do something stupid. Sometimes you just gotta go for the hardest trick in the game. Because it's early on, why not, right? If you get it, you at least throw another successful attempt. on the Barbie, and I gotta get good enough that I could see when it's gonna happen, you know? Yeah, amen, man. Faster, faster, until the thrill of speed overcomes the fear of death, as you say, right? I straight up have been, like, saying that to myself in my head a little bit. Forgot to hit the split, but that's okay. Hey, there you go, yeah. Bow, 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 do, 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 do. Do, bow, 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 bow. Okay. Let me just get this next jump. There you go. I think you can waste... It looks like about 2 to 3 frames there without clipping the wall. Doesn't save a lot of time. Well, that's the fastest way. So, fuck it. I feel like I do want to clear my sum of best at some point. I'm not sure if I've ever hit a split bad and I'm screwing up my sum of best and jocking myself up. So at some point, we might just reset the sum of best. Because really the only number that matters is the number at the end of the run, you know? Like, look how early we got into that door. That was sub-pixel manipulation there. It had to have been. And sort of like what? In Super Mario Brothers, you could bump against things and manipulate the sub-pixels, but I'm not good at that. Okay. First choke point. Early as possible. Really? Like, dude, look where I jumped from. That's not it. I like, literally can't get any further. What the fuck? Ay, ay, ay. Jesus. Damn. Yeah, and I think you reset subpixels here by going in and out of doors. I want to see something. Let me go past it. Just going past it. Change anything. Whoops. Let me see that again. I feel like going past it. Getting on the ladder past it. No, we could still get on it. I don't know. It's just so finicky. Yeah, it refreshes. Yeah, you could see that. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, this is what I think we'll be doing for a while. I really want to get another PB. It's been 2 weeks since I've got a PB, and that's a while for me. I just looked yesterday. I think we've set 7 records in 2 months. So that's pretty cool. 7 PBs. Not 7 records, but 7 PBs. From 1746 all the way down to 1542. But I didn't submit the 1542 because it didn't knock me a place up on the leaderboards. Now I'm not about to make people watch another 16-minute long run if it doesn't change anything, you know? Seven PBs, how many jellies? I tell you, I'm jelly of the world record. No, I want it. I want that, man. Personal bursts. Biddle. That's good, I'll take that. Also, it's like, since I'm playing on keyboard, right? Like, I have I have to be cognizant of my hand placement and like my table's placement and the keyboard's placement, because like that varies every time I get on the computer, you know? And I think that there's an optimal place for my hand and for the keyboard that like makes it a little better. I think a little tighter into me helps, because then I'm focusing more on my finger muscles than my hand muscles. And it's easier to... I couldn't get there. I always try to nail the first half of that just so I could see when I have it, you know what I mean? Didn't get in there, that's okay. Okay, so what did I say? Let me try getting on it early again. But yo, also, new 10 mod came out this morning. We played Maggio, which was very cool. Now, I wish, man, if I had the brain chip implant... That's not it. Balls. I could just tap that button to get the glasses glitch. You know what? Since we... I'm going to try my new method. Since we only have... like maybe about an hour and 15 minutes more to do this, I want to get a solid hour or so practice with this new method, getting a few runs in, left, right, and see if it helps. So if you don't know, I think I've explained this before, right? But I'm on keyboard, I'm WASD and numpad, 0, 2, and enter are my buttons. Hold on one sec. 0, 2, and enter are my buttons. But if I play on directional, right, if you could just imagine this, I could take my pointer finger from my left hand and hit 0, and then another finger for the 2, right? So I could do like a flam kind of thing. And it seems to be, I don't know, I say it seems to be, and then I get proven wrong by strings of failed attempts. But it seems like sometimes it's easier for me to do a 2-frame trick by tapping 2 hands as opposed to 2 fingers on 1 hand. You know what I mean? Like, and like I said, my first finger on my right hand is basically asleep because it hasn't done anything for like 4.5 minutes. So I'm thinking at least like incorporating a new hand into it. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, you play on keyboard. Yeah, I remember you talking about that. That is some DOS stuff, man. That is some DOS layout. That is some Commander Keen Chips Challenge ass button layout. So you know what? Since we are just kind of practicing today, I am going to do that. Let me just move my keyboard a little bit. That seems good. And fuck it, let's get some runs in with the new method and not deviate from it. I'm not going to reconfigure my no board, my input display, just for this. So you'll just have to envision the button inputs for now. Yeah, the other hand is slacking. We gotta get it up to speed. This is why I think using 2 hands might be better, because that 1 finger is dormant for 4.5 minutes in the run, but at least my left hand is active, you know? So it's got neurons that just fired off. They're all ready. I don't gotta think too much. So let's get some actual attempts in here. It's a little hard on my shoulders because my hands are close together, but no pain, no gain, you know? What is the Daigo box? Is that his leverless with like 30 extra buttons? He's got the DI button and stuff. I was actually looking at like that really small mix box that's just like WASD and 8 little buttons. Yeah, he's supervising. Okay, not bad. He's the foreman. Okay. So I was thinking of getting that tiny little mix box or whatever, but then also... I like using the 0 button on the numpad, so I don't know if that would make things better or not. Either way, last thing I need is another fucking controller around here. I bet the switches in my keyboard are better than the switches in that little tiny mix box anyway. Okay. Yeah, I remember seeing a picture of that. It was basically standard leverless layout with like 3 buttons extra up top, two down below. I'm fine with that. The keyboard's got 1,000 buttons on it, so who gives a shit, you know? You still gotta be good. Okay. God damn it, that's not it. Let me think this out for a second. If getting on the ladder early scrolls the screen less, that means when I do get to the moving platform, I will be a little behind. Right? Like, shouldn't getting on it later be better then? Because I've just got my hands on my head, I'm thinking about this. I'm like, shouldn't getting on it later be better then? Because the thing's already started to come back to you? But if you catch it too late in the cycle, it's too far away to jump the second time? I don't know, man. It's tough. It's tough. I'm trying to figure it out. Your buddy who plays on, keyboards on Xbox. It's alright. First, yeah. Same. I think that's what would be the same with me. Where I would get it and still just prefer my Logitech keyboard. A couple of years ago, yeah, that's the one you had. So controllers want more, yeah, for sure. Yo, Migsy, what's happening, man? How you doing? The speedrun is going well. I just woke up immediately this morning and decided to come on and dick around. We're actually going for world record now, which is kind of cool. Sum of best is quicker than world record, and we're just trying to do some stuff. Well, to be fair, no, I am good, thank you. No, I'm using my headset microphone because usually for my speedrun streams, I just throw the headset on and go for it, and I don't bother with the microphone. I try and keep it as little, whatchamacallit, least barriers to entry as possible. Mixie, how are you doing, man? What's been going on with you? What have you been playing? Man, you're always like, you stream when I'm like going to bed now. I hate that I miss you streaming, man. But I hope life's been treating you well. Always a pleasure to see you. Yeah, I played Elemental Master a couple of weeks ago. Damn, that game is hella rough, dude. That game does not fuck around. I don't think I died that many times in a 10 mog ever. Honestly, I think we game over like 7 times. Oh, ad time, thank you. Yeah. I gotta keep a better eye on that. I can never tell when they're gonna go. I gotta try and enable that for myself. It's the morning run trying to figure out. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Elemental Master sounds amazing. Elemental Master sounds so good, dude. At least, you know, you got a sick soundtrack while you're getting your ass handed to you. It can't be too bad. Yeah, it's real good stuff. I'm trying a new button layout for my runs right now, so we're in a little bit of a learning curve because I probably only have like a little over another hour until work. So I'm just trying to experiment and practice a little bit. What have you been playing recently on your stream, Mixie? You still working your way through StarCraft and all that? I'm trying to remember what else I think I've seen you playing recently. Oh, I fucked that up. That's okay. So many choke points in this, and I just gotta... get down here. Let me get this 2-frame jump. There we go. Oh, hold up. Yeah, I try to roll ads at the beginning of my streams now just to get rid of the pre-rolls for people. Let me just get down this ladder over here and I'll take a peek at y'all. Recently finished bit nice. Oh, that's cool. What are you doing in VR? That sounds sick. I also get motion sickness, so it sounds like it would make me sick. Yeah, we bunked that thing and got in earlier. So we're definitely doing some sub-pixel manipulation. The algorithm finally got you, Soup. Yeah. Okay, let's try this first choke point again. Not going well today. I'm just... Damn it, I waited too long. I am, like, feverishly looking at Mikey's feet there. Just trying to see when his foot goes off the platform. You know what I want to do, actually? Let me just close this run. I want to get a little practice in from right before the glasses glitch to see how it'll feel in a real run doing this controller layout. So let me just, like, this is like, I don't know, 30 to 40 seconds before the glasses glitch? Or maybe a minute. And at least then, like, I'm sort of reproducing the actual situation it happens in, you know what I mean? Because, like, if I just run that... Wow, that snake is not supposed to spawn there. Or that quickly. And that kind of screws us up, and we definitely can't get hit by a blueberry in the cave where it kills us. We want to get in here with 3/4 of a bar. Because one of these blueberries will kill us. Okay, so let's try this glasses glitch with the new button input and see how this works. Of course, that's why I jumped there. Because sometimes that happens. Alright, let's try this. See, sometimes... This is the biggest choke point right here. Whoops. 2 frames. Let me try. That would be super awesome if we could do it that quick all the time. I think I'm gonna remember what I said before. Mikey takes 3 frames to jump once you hit the jump input, right? So in my head, when I do the glasses glitch, I'm going to imagine it as pushing jump on Mikey. And I gotta hit the second button before he would jump, right? So I'm trying to, like, visualize that in my head. Let me see if it works. I fucked that part up, but that's okay. I still got the glitch. No, because that would have been a jump. Okay. See, it's having, like, this kind of success back to back to back that makes me encouraged about this method. Okay, let me try the next one. I hate to say it, but I think this method could be better. I mean, it could be better than the other method, I think. Alright, let's get a few more in. But yeah, I hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all enjoying your morning. It's always so nice to see my friends and stuff. Like I said, new 10 mob came out today. Go check it out a little later. I might not have any 10 mobs next week. I have a long weekend, and I might not have time to get them up. I'll try to record something for next week. But if we don't get to record something for next week, just go watch an old one. Go watch older entries in the series. You might find another game you like, you know? Do I ever use task tools? No, I'll just usually just try and do things over and over with rewind and save states and doing that. I haven't went into a task editor since I made a Goonies 2 task like 6 years ago. I just use rewind, save states over and over. That's kind of what works for me. I feel like if I can get to I feel like if I could just get to past that first choke point, we'll have a chance at seeing this through. I mean, I'm just realizing the more I run this game, how brutal this run really can be. We played for 5 hours the other day and only got one run to the end of the game, and coincidentally, it was the final run of the day. So the more I play this, I'm realizing, oh yeah, okay, this is actually a pretty tough fucking run. A lot of frame perfect stuff, and then you need RNG to sort of like come through at the end. It was a lot easier to set PBs when those PBs were slower. I tell you, I am liking this method, though. It feels better sometimes. So I think I'm going to go with this. Which means I'll probably reconfigure my input display later or something. I think I'm going to roll with this input method for now. You never know until you know, you know? You know what I mean? By the way, the video at the bottom of Live Split is my 1546 I'm racing against. It is not lined up frame to frame with my run, but it's a good visual approximation for those who don't know the run. Who want a general idea if we're behind or ahead or something like that. Also, you have that success chance thing underneath the Live Split that you could tell how risky the territory is. Like here, it says success chance of getting the next split is 28%. So this is a 28% chance success rate on this trick. Oh, never tell me the odds. Okay, got it. I should make those numbers bigger. I remember Skittle saying she couldn't read it. I wonder if it's hard to read for everybody. Just go for it, man. Just trust my hands. That's what's up. Just gotta trust my jumps, yo. If I'm... the cycle for that snake is so confusing. Oh boy, okay, now we definitely can't take damage from the blueberries or it's a dead run. So let's see. I see what you said there, yeah. Maybe I should make it a little bigger anyway. Okay, we avoided the blueberries. Glasses glitch coming up. Let's try this new method. Jump at the third geyser. Yep, just for shit like that. Yo, Neo in the Matrix over here. Let's go. Okay, let's see. Fuck yeah. That's what's fucking up. I think I like this. Deep jump. Ah, not deep enough. That's what she said. Okay. Woo, that was encouraging. That's the first time we've used this input method and got the glasses glitch first time. I think I'm going to roll with this configure layout for a little bit. That is the first time we've got both glasses glitches first attempt almost as quickly as possible. No transceiver. Okay. That's encouraging. Might be our fastest segment ever on this. Make that, please. And yes, it is. That was our fastest segment ever. That's what's fucking up, yo. Hell yeah. Jump a little early. Hopefully this guy doesn't vertically screen wrap and hit us. Because that can happen. You could take damage from the bottom of the screen. Oh, the fucking bat got us. Okay, let's not fall off here. Trust. Just gotta trust myself. Hopefully this bird's gonna fucking hit us. I know it. That's fine. Okay. This jump's a little sketchy. You can't really see where you're jumping to. Okay. I gotta remember, down to ice 1. Down to ice 1. I forget which direction to go in. Spicy run, though. Down. Go. Got something new for here. Just drop right on the ladder. Perfect. That's actually a difficult jump to get going. Good. That was fucking quick. We are getting really quick at this, yo. Okay. Fuck yeah, that was the quickest we've ever done that. Okay. Up to the red cave. Gotta remember that. Next choke point coming up. Swag slide. Oh, nah, let's bomb this guy. This is gonna be a little tough too. Okay. Let's hope for a snake here. That would make things easier for us. No snake, that's okay. We could still adapt. Check this out. Oh, balls! No key, okay. You have to kill 3 enemies in the same screen to get an item drop. Keep your fingers crossed for this swag slide. This part's hard too. Slide. Eyeball it. There we go. Okay, good. We're doing good, everybody. We are past the 2 most difficult choke points in the game. Going for this. Ooh, that's a tough jump too. Now Dino Cave. If we take too much damage, it's a dead run real quick. So hopefully it don't happen. Dino Cave, be nice. Really? That snake never goes that way. That's fine. Okay, Dino Cave. One, two, and... Fuck. Okay, that wasted too much time. That's unfortunate. Not a dead run, but not the best we could do. Let's see about this. I'm not gonna... Okay, that's fine. That sucks, but it's fine. I'd like to understand... Oh, fucking... Are you kidding me with that? I got stuck at the edge of the platform. That sucked. That could happen sometimes. Alright, we need a key. Or the run's dead. We have another shot to get a key coming up. Another shot to get a key coming right up. Let's see if we do it. Come on, please. Heart. That doesn't help. I think we get maybe 1 or 2 more chances to get a key. And then the run's dead if we don't get it. We have plenty of health to just tank shit here, which is fine. This part's tough. Let's get this. A couple of pixels closer to the bottom and we're dead there, so... Okay. Wow, after all that, we're still not on, like, a great pace. That's wild. Ooh! We almost died there. Okay. Okay, one more chance to get a key. Come on, double spider. Okay, now we gotta kill this other spider coming up. Damn it, no key. Alright, we get one more chance to get a key or the run's dead. Okay, and it... Right here. No key. God damn it, that sucks. I think the run's dead. That's so unfortunate. I'm gonna try something just stupid. Oh, that... There was supposed to be a spider there. Just out of curiosity, will we get a key from any of these jerks? No. Yeah, the run's cooked. Damn it, man. I can't believe how quickly it goes downhill like that. Oh well. But we pushed our sum of best down another second. We actually got some experience with the new controller layout or whatever, the new buttons or whatever you want to call them. So it's all encouraging. It's all pretty encouraging. I'm going to run a 60-second ad and just go pee. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I see the ad is finishing up. Okay. Yeah, we're back. I want to do something real quick. Actually, fuck it. I'm not going to bother re-editing my input board for now. I'll do that another time. But I don't know, yo. I'm starting to be slightly doubtful of this 15-12 sum of best. Because, like, we got on a really good pace there, right? And even up until the 5th Goonie, with just a couple of slight errors, it said we were only going to get a 1540. So, like, how the hell am I going to save that much time towards the end? Like, I'm not entirely trusting this sum of best sometimes, man. It's encouraging. And, like, I noticed that with the world record, I'm pretty much neck and neck up to the 812 mark. They get there at 812, I get there at 815. Then I start to bleed time, but, like, I don't know. That all felt so quick, and I wasn't anywhere near that. I'm starting to feel like maybe I put a bad split in there somewhere or something like that. I'm just checking something out real quick. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Okay, I gotta get back to that later. Let's get another run in. I feel like this controller layout is helping, so we're gonna roll with this for a while. I liked that I got both glasses glitches first try. I don't know. I might take a screenshot of my splits and delete my sum of best. I could always put my sum of best back in there later, but I don't know. I feel like it might be gassing me up. Honestly, I'm unsure about that. Like, there might have been a time where I hit one split like 5 seconds late, you know? So that makes... It makes the whole segment shorter, the next segment, you know? Like, Live Split thinks I did that next segment 5 seconds quicker, and that might just be wrong. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I want to run the second half. Hello? Oh, wrong window. I want to run the second half again real quick. One, two, and... Not great, but we'll take it. That's why I practice this whole second half again. That is so sketchy there. Yeah, that fucking bat really screws shit up. I think I had the rest of this all memorized. Hey, False Zero, good morning. Nice to see you. I hope your day's going well. I'm about to be at work. In maybe about 45 minutes from now, I gotta get out of here. So just a short stream today. But yo, I hope your day is going well. Excuse me, I'm just burping a little bit. Really nice to see you. Right now, we're experimenting with a new controller layout. And that, I mean, I'm using my directionals and numpad instead of WASD and numpad because it allows me to do the glasses glitches a little different. And I think it's being more successful because I just got a run going where I got the glasses glitches perfectly first time, both of them back to back. So I'm going to be rolling with this new directional WASD, directional numpad thing. and we'll see how it works. But yo, really nice to see you as always. Hope your day's going well, and I hope it continues to go well after this. We got about like 45 more minutes of attempts before I gotta shape up for work. I don't know if I'll be back later or anything. This is kind of all that's on my mind right now. I really want to get another PB. I think the next... I'm trying to remember the next PB that would knock me up on the leaderboards. I think it's 11:34? I think it's 11:34. I keep saying 11. 15:34. What time is it here? It's 9:30 in the morning. And I gotta be ready to work by 11. So I'll probably go until about 10:15, 10:20. Yeah, that's right, that's right. Just sub 15:40. Right. Yes. And then I don't know who that person is, but yeah, I remember seeing them on the boards. And then it's like an 11:34, and then an 11:33, 11:24, and 11:22. I keep saying 11. You know what I mean. 15:24, 15:22, 15:19. I think is it. Do you know Endy? I don't know who they are. Bow, 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 ba, la, 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 la. 1.78 bad. Let's see if we can get past this first choke point. I knew that was it. I could just feel it. Doesn't do it. Yeah, family. I got you. Okay. We didn't... We want to take damage from the bomb. That's not good. Now we actually like really need to take some extra damage. So if that snake wants to spawn early, this would be the time, snake. If you want to spawn early and hit me, you son of a bitch. Oh, now you wake up. Okay, so we have to get hit by a blueberry now, or a scorpion. In order to take the death warp and not waste any time. Maybe we'll try and get hit by a blueberry here. I'll take that. Only a few frames of knockback. Now we can use the death warp. Cool. Let's try this glasses glitch. New method. Jump at the third one. Okay, let's see. That's twice in a row we've got the glasses glitch on the first time. That's never happened to me. So you know what? Yeah, we about to roll with this controller method. I like this shit. Deep jump so we don't get knocked back. Cool. That good glasses glitch pulled us ahead of the video, which is nice. Okay, yeah, this is good. I like this. Fuck. As long as we don't hit the transceiver, we're okay. And you know what? Yeah, I think today's practice is... Oh, balls, come on. Is solidifying it for me. I'm going to use this method moving forward. It seems to be working better. That's twice in a row. That means if we just keep playing the odds, you know what I mean? Eventually it'll come up banker. Okay, no damage wrapping. Fucking bat. Okay, let's avoid this damage here. There we go. Let's send it. There we go. This jump's a little sketchy, because you can't really see where you're going. So yeah, sub 1140. I keep saying 11. I don't know why. Down ice 1. Go down. Okay. Let's get this new thing here. Let go. There we go. There's one icicle that'll put us perfectly over. You're talking about in revamped, huh? That'd be sick. So that was our quickest segment ever, but we're still a second and a half ahead. That's okay though. Oh yeah. I thought you might have meant that after I said it. Yeah. That room trips me up, so I go a little slower. Okay, up to Red Cave. I always forget which direction these doors go in. But it's down to ice, up to red. And then we're gonna bomb the scorpion, hopefully get a key. I fucked that up royally, you son of a bitch. Okay. That was so dumb. I was thinking of the ice cave and I started to slide. Because that's what you do in Ice 2. Oh, well, whatever. Hey, we're still okay to get maybe a... Oh, no snake there, you bastard. Okay, let's try this again. No key. Okay. Swag slide. Oh, wow, I flubbed that. Yo, what's up, Mikey? No, I haven't done Sword of Vermilion yet. I was actually just thinking about you yesterday, dude. How are you? No Sword of Vermilion yet. We're actually trying to get world record in Goonies 2 now. My sum of best is looking pretty good. And I actually finally have potential to get world record in this game, so we're going for it. Good morning, bro. How are you? What's happening? Gotta pause for a sec there so the Fratelli walks off. But this is good. This is 2 times in a row we got the glasses glitch first time. So I'm liking this new button layout. Pretty good. We're behind, but we're doing okay. You're sore from work. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You want me to give you a rub down? Come over here, buddy. Not the greatest there, but that's okay. We'll take it. Hopefully this fucking bat doesn't mess us up. Ah, I bit it. Let me see something. Where's the death warp go? No, it doesn't even help us. Yeah, no. Darn it, darn it, darn it. That bat kind of screwed up my rhythm. What are you going to do? But we got another fast segment, so I'm happy with that. It's Japanese. The Japanese version plays a little quicker. Thank you, Soup. I see you, banned. Appreciate it. The Japanese version has a little less text in some of the rooms, so it goes by a little more quickly. But I had to learn to read Japanese in order to do it, so. I'm just kidding. I don't know how to read Japanese. I know how to recognize certain phrases that recur over and over to tell me, like, when text is going to end. But the Japanese version plays a little more quickly. We're currently in 8th place on the leaderboards. A 1539 would get us to 7th, and our sum of best is looking like pretty good. So pretty excited about this. I've been watching this board forever. Now we actually have a chance to get the world record in it. Yeah, it's Elvish or whatever, right? Like, when you pick up an item in the rooms, it always ends with the same phrase. Like, the same characters. So I just started to figure out that that must mean, like, acquired or got, right? And so I just look for those characters. And that tells me when the room is going to end. Not bad. No, this didn't only come out in Japan, Spriven. You're thinking of Goonies 1. Goonies 1 only came out in Japan. This got a North American release. That's how I played it my whole life. I didn't have a Famicom when I was 7, dude. I didn't know what a fucking... I didn't even know what Japan was when I was 7. Okay. Yeah, I'm liking this new method. Let me get past this jump right quick. Okay. I'll read all that in a sec. I just gotta get down this ladder. I can't really look away. Imagine having to learn Japanese, yeah. Let me just get down this ladder. I can catch up with y'all. It was one of them, yeah. Yeah, when we were playing Dragon Ball and shit, Mikey. In Japanese, fuck it. I know what a spirit bomb looks like in any language. I don't need to read it. God, Tenchu is... oof. I remember Tenchu being one of the coolest games we ever played, dude. Did Tenchu come out before Metal Gear Solid, I wonder? +1 is pretty good. Let's try this first choke point. Let's see if we can get past this. That's not it. More regularity, but not enough. Not enough. I feel like Tenchu came out before Metal Gear Solid 1. I don't know why, but I just feel that. All right. Unfortunately, I only have time for a few more attempts before I gotta get ready for work. Okay, what was the second game we bought? Yeah, bought, quote unquote, yep. Bought out of a binder. Filled with verbatim CDRs. Yeah, I never played FF7. So I must not have got that. I think that was just you. I think just you played FF7. I didn't really care for it too much. I was too busy going back and playing all the Saturn games we liked. I was like, Final Fantasy VII's alright, but if you checked out Dragon Force... 7 CD install? No, it was only 4, right? Final Fantasy VII was only 4? Whoops, I'm forgetting where I am. I've seen some 7 CD installations on like computer and stuff. Fairy Tale 1998, January 15th. Oh, so Tenchu did come out before Metal Gear Solid. Huh. Right? January, February. So yeah, wow. Oh, look at that. Metal Gear Solid owes a little bit of its stealth to Tenchu, it seems. Tenchu is a lot of fun. Me and my friend Mikey here were playing that when we were kids, and it was just the epitome of cool. Yeah. More like Metal Gear Solid. We want our money. Yeah, poor and had to be choosy. Yeah, when you're a kid and you don't have money, you just gotta buy whatever you can get, right? Tensu, yeah, exactly. You very well could have, Spriven. Tenchu's stealth ninja game is very cool. And we went to like a town and got our PlayStation modded to burn games. You know what I mean? To play the burned games. So we played that shit in Japanese. Real immersive. Yeah, that moonsault was cool as hell. Ah, we fucked that up, that's okay. Yeah, see, sometimes I like to kill that guy because he can go left and screw up our rhythm. Doesn't really add a lot of time, but he screws it up for sure. The draw distance was bad. You didn't get far at all. Yeah, there was a Tenchu 2 also. I don't remember it being like, I guess I'll say this, as a kid you love a lot. So the draw distance may have not been on par with what we can experience now, but even back then it was sick. Tenchu's a From Software game? Really? Huh. Well, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense. Alright, let's get past this damn choke point. That wasn't it either? I'm flummoxed by that. That's not far enough. That's where I jumped from. That's not far enough. Jesus Christ, man. How close to the edge do I have to be? Just fame to existence is less. That's true, but it also adds a little bit, I suppose. Then they have stealth too, you know what I mean? It's equal playing ground, finally. Sekiro started out as a Tenchu sequel. Really? Oh shit, did not know that. That's pretty cool. Okay. Oh, I think I have time for a couple of more starts, and then unfortunately I gotta bounce already. Oh, I hate how quickly the morning goes by. But to be fair, this is about all I can do in a row before I start to fatigue. Like when I'm doing speedruns off stream, I might go for like, you know, go for a half hour, get up, do something, go for an hour, get up, do something, you know, so... That 5-hour stream the other day, like, was not how I normally do this stuff. So as far as getting off in a little bit, that's around my normal rhythm anyhow. Have y'all played... let me see, hold on. Origami. No, I never heard of that. Dark Souls yet. Yeah. I've been listening a lot to the Loop Hero OST. That game is amazing. Well, the soundtrack's amazing. I kind of get bored with the game, but I always done my runs live. Yeah, I don't. When I'm doing my runs off stream, I am just here, stone-faced. You gotta put a fucking spoon under my nose to know if I'm still breathing. 5 hours is average, yeah. Ah, see, that's why I don't do the whip jump all the time, because sometimes I just don't jump. Yeah, I can't do more than that, or else like I just start to fatigue. Also, talking and streaming, it's a lot more for my brain to keep up with. Like, I will just sometimes sit here with only my fingers moving, you know what I mean? That's how I do my best stuff, but... Yeah, do you think, Soup? But yo, Mikey, I'm actually going to be playing Dark Souls soon with a friend, co-op style. They're going to be co-piloting me through the first Dark Souls, so you might enjoy that. Oh, Mikey, you know, I've been playing this game since I was 7, dude. I have this game memorized very well. And even the rooms, I have them pretty much memorized before I even go into it. That's gotta be it. It's not it? Son of a biscuit. I don't know if getting on the Vine early is messing with my sub-pixels. Oh yeah, Skittles, I was dead the other day. Yeah, that was very tiring. I wasn't unhappy, but I was exhausted from talking for 5 hours and all that shit. Plus, I might have enjoyed a little herbage halfway through. Not really drained my energy. Is that quite a skill? Yeah, exactly. Is that biscuit monkey fart? Yeah. Yeah, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? That's okay. Like I said, I mean, we have over 20,000 attempts in that fucking Excite Bike record. 584 Goonies runs is not too bad. And I got no problem making this the only game I play for 6 months in order to get the world record. I don't give a shit. I'm perfectly fine with this and my 10 Mach series. But yeah, I'm trying to do some more of these runs live. It's good practice. It's also nice to see my friends and say what's up. But a lot of time, I think all of my PBs and all of my records in every game I've ever set, besides Excite Bike and maybe one Haunted Halls run, were always offline first thing in the morning or way late into the evening when I'm just like dead. But the autopilot is working, you know? That button buffering strategy is still working. I'm really happy we learned that as quickly as we did. I thought it was going to take forever. He clipped the wall, but that's okay. I'm not going to bother whipping this dude. And yeah, I'm going to, for the future, I'm just going to call it whipping and say yo-yo. Oh, let me see that. This is looking right. Let's get to this big ladder. I have my my chosen points to look at chat. This is one of them. Counting the 5 years, yeah. I get you on that. Let me get to this warp zone. Can you exact, yeah. I can't give you an exact number with it. Oh, balls. With Excite Bike either. I fucked that up. I can't give you an exact number with Excite Bike because I stopped counting around the 5,000 run mark. I was just like, I don't got time to do anything. Yo, Mikey, all right, man. Yeah, that's very funny. Different environments, man. Yo, I hope you have a good day at work, bro. I love you. I'll talk to you soon. I'll try and give you a shouty this weekend or something. It's been a minute. I want to catch up with you and say hello. So, love you, bro. Go have a good day. Thanks for popping in. I'll talk to you real soon, broham. Yeah, game's evil. Yeah, you were talking about a lot of that RNG shiz. Not fun. I'm just double checking. Oh, damn it. I wish I could stay longer. I have to go soon, unfortunately. Fuck. All right. I think I got time to start like maybe 2 more runs if they go well. So let's see. But every run, every session, right? Well, yes, every run I try and learn something new. Even if it's deciphering why I made that mistake. But also today was a good session because I got to experiment more with this directional button thing, and I think it's working. So we're gonna go with this moving forward. Like, I didn't think anything great was gonna happen today. I knew it was a very limited amount of time, but I heard you say, Spriffin, yesterday, gotta get your reps in, and I'm like, you know what, fuck it, yeah, gotta get my reps in, yo. Even if it's something, you know? Gotta get in the RNG gym. Yeah, I honestly don't know how people can do like 12 hours of speedrunning stream. I guess when it's your career, it's not a big fucking deal, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm messing up. Now, if this is my career, I could do it for 12 hours too. I just don't know if longer sessions are the key to my success. I feel like I start off really well, and then it kind of goes downhill. I'm still gonna be trying, though. Yeah, but maybe, if this run doesn't PB and dies, I'll have time for one more. Any of y'all planning on, streaming this morning? Spriven, you planning on getting some runs in? I could always raid into you after this or something like that. Ain't no one up early. No, I'm not liking this. Let's get one more going. Hold on a sec. I had to fart. I muted my microphone. Might do some okay, no problem, no problem. Some games I can't do more than 3, some 5 or 6, yeah. Yeah, exactly. It just feels pointless after a while. I'm not getting subs per minute, so I'm not going to kill myself over that. The only game I could speedrun for a very long time is that Excitebike game. Because it's, hello, can I remember what buttons do what? It's pretty mindless. I mean, some parts are kind of mindless. But I've done 15-hour sessions of that before. When I finally broke the final world record in the game, it was at the end of a 15-hour day. I started at like 8 in the morning, and that was like close to midnight when it happened. I had that game down to such a science that like I could just pretty much sit there half asleep and have just as good of a chance of getting that track. But this is way much more intricate. But we are getting faster at the menuing. I am practicing the second half of the game more, so it's second nature, and I don't have to think about it. Excuse me. I'm always trying to think a step ahead, which helps, but also sometimes my brain just farts. That's fine. We don't even need to worry about taking damage there. I shouldn't even act like he's there, you know? Oh, you timed that perfectly with the ladder. Yeah. Oh, yep. All on you. The only RNG in this, besides enemies sometimes, is the key drop. On your drink, yeah. Lots of scary frame. Yeah, yeah. God, I should watch your CV2 run one day. Belmont's. Come on, let's get this fucking jump, yo. I'm looking at Mikey's feet. For free? Fucking shit! God damn it! What am I doing wrong here? I don't know why. Maybe I'll try. Oh, that's awesome. See that? I got on it a little later. And I got the first half, but the second half. Boy, 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 boy. I'm getting hungry, too. That's not it either. Okay. This is such a finicky jump. Which version did you not have a world record? See, I used to have a rhythm for this when I don't continue right. I'll explain what I mean. So I used to go like this. 1, 2, 3, jump. 1, 2, 3, jump. Yeah. I kind of watch his animation on that one. Let me get a couple of glasses glitches in, and then we're going to do one more. And then I gotta bounce, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm liking this, man. This feels real good. Yeah, I'm liking this. I'm liking this. This feels like we're gonna get something going in here if we just need to get going for it. And our catchment, yeah, Swede's not human, really not. No, they got the genetic genetic gift. All right. I think I got time for one more attempt, and then I gotta bounce, unfortunately. Hey, don't forget, new 10 Mog is up. And that's all. I'm hungry. I guess, hey, if you ever want to hear any of the 8-bit metal I've written, you can go check out that playlist too. That's what I've been playing at the beginning of streams now. While ads are going. Got some chunky riffs in there. Now, one more. Run 590. We're almost at 600 runs. Holy cow. My brain is farting. What I was gonna say is that, I definitely would like to get streams where we do longer sessions of attempts, right? But I need something to break things up in the middle. Maybe some videos, maybe a game we all play together that's pretty low effort. Like when we were guessing the box art from the pixelated pictures, that was kind of cool. So maybe if we could think of some things to do together, I could at least sit here and do longer attempts. Because like right now, let's put it this way: if I had the day off, this is probably where I would take a break, have some coffee, chill for like 20 minutes, let my hands decompress, let my mind internalize what we've been doing, and then get back to it, you know? So maybe we could think of more fun things to do together, like that one game we were playing, or maybe there's like, I don't know, some like kind of online Family Feud shit that we could play, like me versus y'all or something. I don't know. I like that. So I'm not just gonna always like play my own clips, like, you know, that gets played out real quick. Yeah, a while ago we were playing, I forget, the link should still be in my Discord somewhere when Joe P. Real posted it, like, maybe 2 months ago when we did that. We were playing that online game where you guess the box art in the game while it's all pixelated and it reveals some of it to you more slowly. But yeah, I'm gonna think about that. If you all ever have any ideas of things we could do together for a little bit that are like online, maybe linking up together. I wanted to play some of those YouTube games that you see on YouTube all the time. I think we could play some of those together. Oh, come on, you stupid giddy, get up there. Yeah, I'll think about that. The problem is, honestly, I don't get many days where I have nothing to do anymore. Work is actually about to pick up. That's not it. I got time for one more. I got time for one more. I am not getting it today. My chair keeps sinking on me. What a pain. But, Tis. Alright, one more, and then I gotta bounce quick. Yeah, good old summertime rush. Well, it actually has to do with, the company I work for just switched to a new electronic medical records system that is just going into effect starting in June. So starting in June, I will be able to see clients who want to pay with insurance. And I'm going to be able to get a lot more clients that way. And things are going to be busier for me than they've ever been, so I got to figure out what I'm going to do with my life. Yeah, I care. Yeah, I mean, the very nice people. Yeah. Now, things are probably going to get busier for me soon, unfortunately, which is why I've been, like, really trying to enjoy myself as much as possible on stream and the games and shit like that. If my schedule picks up... Oofa. My schedule picks up to the point where things are, like, kind of busy and I can't stream during my normal times. I'm gonna have to figure something else out. Like, I don't normally stream on the weekends because, the missus is home, and she works a lot too, and I'm not gonna be like, hey, it's good that we have Saturday together. You mind if I play the Goonies for 6 hours with my friends? It's a way to find myself in the doghouse real quick. So I'm gonna have to figure out something. But, yeah, we'll figure it out together. That's just life, you know? What are you gonna do? That's usually why the PM time doesn't really work for me either, you know? Like, she comes home from working her 10 to 12 hour days. And I want to spend time with her. You know, she is my best friend after all, so why the hell wouldn't I want to? I'm not gonna be like, yeah, I understand you had a really long day and we live in a studio. Do you mind if instead of watching what we normally watch, I watch my friend play fighting games while we eat? Yeah. Not great. Oh, plus 2.4. This sucks. Let's just see if we can do anything. Watch. Watch, we're gonna get it now. Yeah. Yeah, a fucking course. Whatever. Alright, now we gotta run. Whatever, yeah, of course. That's how it goes. Plus 2.5 on the transceiver gets to possible jump. Okay, sure, game. Whatever. Can't blame the game. It's all me. Let's not jump as quick here. So we wanna take damage from the bomb. We could get through that door without taking damage, but we actually need to take some damage. I had to backtrack a little bit there, but that's okay. 2 bricks is exactly what we want here. No, I can, and if I asked, she'd be fine with it. Honestly, I just feel a little guilty because we live in a studio, and if I do that, she has to basically be quiet, you know, and I'm not. I can't just like commandeer the entire place for that. I will say, moving is on the horizon and is the next big thing I'm trying to plan. And the next place, there'll be an extra room. So I might be able to, let's do this. Good. Third time in a row we've got the glasses glitch first time. Yeah, it might be a bit awkward. Let me just get out of here. And mind you, this isn't my career, so I'm not going to be like, hey, be quiet back there. Like, I don't give a shit if she's talking to me or, you know, maybe like phone calls. I don't want that to come through on stream just because of privacy reasons. Nah, too slow. Too slow. Let's just finish this run out anyway, huh? Let's finish our meal. Plus 6.4. Yeah, I get worse as the attempts get going. But yeah, in the next place, I'll at least have a room or something like that. No, I have not seen any good movies recently. I don't watch many movies. I've actually never really watched many movies growing up. My attention span was always like, I get bored a half hour in. I'm trying to think what my dad's been recommending me some movies, and actually I've been enjoying a lot of his picks. I watched Papillon for the first time last year. Papillon was a really good movie. I like the older stuff. I'd much rather watch a movie from like 1972 than like 2002. How about yourself? You watch anything good recently? Down to Ice Cave 1. Welcome back, Soup. The runs are not going well, and we're probably getting out of here in a little bit, but I decided to let's just finish our meal here and see what we can do. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, this is not going well. Yes, I remember you've recommended that before. Sometimes we can clip through there, but not today. That's it. The run's dead. Balls. What are you gonna do? Let me save these splits. Let me save these splits real quick. Whoops. I never want to hit F keys on the wrong menu. I never know what it's gonna do. She doesn't drink, smoke, or flirt, but she talks? What the hell? I've never heard of that. What on earth could that be about? That's wild. What have I watched recently? I watched Papillon a while ago. My dad likes recommending me like prison escape movies, which are always kind of fun. Oh, what was that one movie on the train? The Murder on the Orient Express was kind of cool. There was also that one movie about the guy who gets stuck in a Turkish prison. That was pretty wild. I watched Young Frankenstein a while ago. That was a goof. I watched We're No Angels, which was like a comedy movie from like the early 70s that starred Humphrey Bogart and stuff. It was cute. It was like a 7 out of 10. It was alright. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Yeah, I've never been a movie person growing up. I watched a few Disney movies growing up, and then after that, no, no. No, I don't think my dad's about to watch Ariel or The Little Mermaid. Not his cup of tea. Sounds like a wild thing. Yeah, sounds like a wild Thanksgiving. Yeah, for sure. I'll break this wishbone from the backside. Yeah, Young Frankenstein was cute. I like that. I liked it. I like the older stuff more than the new stuff. I don't know. Just gotta be careful. There could be some hidden bigotry and racism in those things. You gotta just take it with a grain of salt. It was the 70s, you know. Everyone was still on cocaine and shit like that. Saying, no, I'm not gonna, whatever. Got to movies last year, but now I'm into. That's cool. That's cool. You like movies? It's not the Little Mermaid. It's a Finnish. Oh, it's a Finnish move. Finnish. Is that another fish pun? Are you hitting me with the fish puns today? The Little Mermaid is a Finnish film. Yo, I am starving. I'm so hungry. I think I got some food going for myself. Ay. Yo, Andreas. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for the good luck. We're actually just heading off, unfortunately. I have work in a little bit, and I gotta get some food in me before then. So unfortunately, it was just a quick little speed run session today. But we're still going for world record. We're gonna still keep trying. If you want to see that, turn notifications on to know when we go live and when I drop videos. I also have a video series where I'm just like hopping around games for 10 minutes at a time, sort of like you would with a friend, just browsing your catalog and seeing what's up. New one came out today, Maggio on Super Famicom. That was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that, so hey, go check that out too. At least they had Pong back then, yeah. They could at least have some fun back then with that. But yeah. Alright, cool, I'll check that out, yeah, for sure. Also, Frumius, I noticed like last week you posted in my Discord when I was live and I didn't. I just wanted to say I appreciate you for that and thank you for that. Sometimes the only energy I have is just spent hitting start streaming, and even sometimes getting myself to that point takes a lot of mental build-up. So sometimes I forget to update everyone. Sometimes I don't even update at all and I just go live. So thank you for that update. I greatly appreciated it. And thank you all for being real ones. I appreciate you all collectively and individually. So thank you for that. I think I am going to get out of here. It's just about 1:15 right now. I got to get some food. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what this weekend is going to look like. I'm not sure what next week is going to look like. But we'll see. And just if you like me and like what I do all the fun social media things, like, subscribe, turn on notifications, leave comments on videos, and all that good and fun stuff. Notifications are the best way to know when I'm going live because they at least get fired out every time. So yeah, I'm gonna take off for now. I need to go eat as soon as possible and get ready to work as soon as possible. But yo, thank you, Frumius. Thank you, Soup. See you all. Appreciate you all. Have a wonderful day. Yeah, I think that's it. All right. Peace out. Later.